Hello guys, and today I'm going to try some Muslim food. Yes, I'm not a Muslim, but many people think I look like one because of my beard, okay? Now, a long time ago I actually went into a shop and bought these, okay? This is not these exact ones, well I did, but that's another matter, right? But I bought the exact, and much to my absolute shock, I then saw this. And that's right, these are actually Islamic Halal Sweets, okay? Also, a similar product by a different company, again. But what's this? If you look very carefully, in the green at the bottom, and it may be very hard to show this on camera. I think it won't work on camera, I'm afraid. Okay, you just have to take my word for it. It does say 100% halal. I can't even read it. 100%. The writing is so small. I'll try and fold it back and see if it... It's a shame the camera isn't good enough, but it does honestly say 100% halal certified. That's it, certified, right? And even something as simple as this, right? You know, it just looks like some sort of chewy sweets. Yes, you've guessed it, halal. So, I was astonished at all this, and I thought to myself, why are sweets halal? I mean, I knew nothing about the way sweets were made. I didn't know anything about them. I just bought them and ate them, to be completely honest with you. I mean, when people talk to me about halal food, I usually assumed it meant, you know, like beef or something like that, you know. I didn't ever think of sweets being halal, and then I found out why. It basically, they've apparently a lot of sweets use gelatin, which is, I think, something on the bones of pigs. Apparently, I didn't know this. I just bought sweets and ate them. I didn't really look at the contents. To be honest, I always assumed they were vegetarian. I just didn't know, unless, you know, it was clearly a meat product. But you know, some sweets do use gelatin, which is apparently a product of pigs. And instead, for the halal version, they use something similar, but from cows. So they use beef gelatin instead, apparently. Okay. So now let's open up one of these halal packets of sweets, okay? Now, right, inside they call them strawberry pencils, okay? And a rival company calls them strawberry trunks. For some reason, both of these are halal. Right? So it just looks like a sweet with some sherbet. I believe it's sherbet in the middle, okay? And so you just take it off. And I'm eating it now. I'm just again to show you there is the halal mark, okay? Now I'm not going to open the other rival one because it's practically the same product, okay? What I'm going to do though, however, is I'm going to now open this and eat one of these, okay? Now, they call this the Fantasia Fantastic, okay? And inside, and her sweets are designed to look like animals or things like that. I think that's meant to look like a monkey. Well, they look like various things. I'm not sure what they are. I'm to find any different shapes they might have. They only seem to have two shapes. I thought they would have more. They've got that shape, which I showed you. Oh, we've got one that looks like a fish. Maybe it's a shark. And this looks like an elephant. And this looks like a lion. I still haven't worked out what this is. Maybe it's a crocodile, I don't know. I think this is a tortoise. I think I've shown you all the animals. I think they've tended to repeat themselves rather a lot, I think. Yeah, I think this is another lion, I think. Not sure if I've shown you that earlier. I think it may be another lion, I'm not sure. Yes, I think I've shown you them all, okay? So there you go. And that's what it looks like in the packet when I'm opening the packet. I've not done a very good job of opening the packet, I will be honest. But I did it so that you guys could see, okay? So there you go, guys. That was me eating, I'm going to eat another one. Just at random. And just to show you again, on the front it says halal. And on the back, it also says halal, okay? Now, I want to make this clear, guys, okay? I personally am not a Muslim, okay? I just don't follow it, it's the way it is, okay? I'm not saying anything good or bad about it, I'm just saying I'm just not a believer, okay? You know, I just have never followed it, I wasn't brought to a Muslim, I'm not from a Muslim family, so, you know, you can hardly be surprised, okay? However, I thought I would show you that as when I originally bought a while ago, I bought something very similar to these, not knowing they were halal. and I was surprised why they were more expensive than normal. Okay, it was a smaller bag, and it was more expensive. And I just didn't know. I just picked it up once. And I didn't know. Normally I buy things cheaply, but for once, I can't remember why. I just bought one, and then I found out afterwards it was more expensive. And I found out later it's because it was halal, and because it was halal, it costs more. You see over here, because they want to rip off Muslims. You see, so they actually charge more, partly because they think there's not as many people buy it over here, because there aren't many Muslims over here. Also, to be very honest with you, a lot of European people are morally against halal food because they don't agree with the slaughter process, that sort of thing. But anyway, that's a separate issue. Okay, so there you go, guys. For any of my Muslim fans out there, or anybody who might be watching, I hope you enjoyed it. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.